Good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Well, it's morning for me. It might be a different time wherever you are. But anyway, today we're getting started right into deal analysis, and I want to invite you to check out a video that we're about to post on YouTube after this live stream. It'll be live, so if you're watching this on repeat, it's already live. It is the before and after, basically, renovation that we did at the most recent wedge deal that we bought. Really encourage you guys to check that out. And I want to start actually by mentioning that Vinny in our renovation section had this question. He said, hey, he's a commercial electrician. Should he put can lights in his kitchen? And so check this out. I want to show you folks this. I'm going to cheat a little bit and show you this a little early. This is what I did instead of can lights. Watch this. Take a look right up here. You see this up on the ceiling here? We actually wanted to do can lights, but then I'm like, wait a minute, why am I going to spend all that money on can lights if I could just put one of these in for $100 and have to do no extra wiring, drywall, or any of that stuff? So just little tips and tricks like that, especially if you're putting out the same amount of light, why not, right? So now let's get into deal analysis. Again, stay tuned for that deal, to be posted in about an hour here. So we have a few deals on deal analysis escrows, which is good. Remember, if you have a deal in escrow, go post it there. If you have questions, by the way, and you're here in the live, remember, if you post your questions in the live stream, with the exception of deal analysis, you will get priority on your questions. I try to get back to all of you guys, so of course. So, okay, BG says, all right, had a contractor walk through because BG was talked about his deal. We talked about his one of the last live streams. Had a contractor walk through and provide estimates for rehab. Wanted to get your quick 2 cents on what looked good and where I should be cutting costs. Want to stick under 50K in rehab. BG should definitely be watching the video that I'm posting today. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, probably 2,000 square feet. Purchase price is $660, probably worth about $770. What's up, Chaz from Atlanta? Make sure you come on over to the Atlanta I'm Over It tour. I want to meet all of you folks in person. Those crash courses are great. 7 hours of condensed. The course is obviously way more, but some people like getting their questions answered in person and just having me shake them by the shoulders, so to speak. All right. M3, when did you post? Honestly, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be when you get all the answers. That's when I do big catch up. So if you if you posted at the end of the day on Thursday, sometimes you have to wait 4 days, and I'm sorry about that. But I do want to get back to absolutely every one of you. All right. So here's BG's rehab estimate. Let's take a peek at this. I feel like, did we look at, no, BG, I think we looked at your estimate last time because you gave us the spreadsheet. I remember looking at this now. So I don't know that oops, that always looks funny. I don't know that we had any extra that we wanted to look at. Okay, yeah, saw the reply. Okay, good. That's right. So we are actually on to Sheldon now. So Sheldon completed a property inspection. Oh, this is great. We get to do a home inspection together. M3, just ask your question here. Completed a property inspection. Let's go ahead and share this screen together, and let's look at Sheldon's here. M3, we'll take care of you right away. So what do we got here? Sheldon says, completed a property inspection. Inspector says, well, this was easy. That's honestly good. If an inspector says that is good. Due to the fact the property was overall in good shape, tenants took good care of the property. That's rare. Good for you. Only priority would be to fix the laminate flooring by the refrigerator since moisture damaged portion of it. Was planning on running tile throughout that area and creating a transition. That way I won't have to worry about it again. Completed or quote for $850. Probably do it yourself. Priority to be done. Flooring, new refrigerator, electrical lighting, split the AC. I know you told me about forced, but HOA and board of directors stated they only allow split, so I'll have to do that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of split. I actually have a split in this office. It's actually a ducted split, which sounds like crazy, but it is a mini split. It ain't powerful enough. When I turn on these lights, I start sweating. Okay? I don't even have them all on. Look, I can press this button and turn some more on, but I don't think I need more light right now. Work in progress, refacing cabinets. Perfect. Great. Awesome. Let's take a look at the inspection report together. I'm telling you, this always looks so funny when it does that. All right, let's go downloads. Here we go. What do we got? Okay, good. Signature home inspections. So let's see what we have. I want to see where this laminate is because honestly, if I was going to live there, I might be tempted to just leave it. Golly, they have a lot of disclosures in their inspection up front. Usually people put all this junk in. Water heater. Wow, that's sandwiched in there. That's probably not so good. Nobody cares about you, 1Password. All right, let's see what we got here. Underground electrical. Okay, I want issues. Breaker cover, no problem. You know, sometimes the little covers are missing on the panels. What is this? I don't like the look of this. Aluminum stranded. Oh, well, this is normal for the main leads lines to come in as aluminum. That's not that big of a deal. Okay, grounding bar present. He's just telling you what's there. I mean, honestly, when the home inspectors start telling you what's there and they start taking pictures of the people that are actually living there, you know they're probably not that many issues. As far as smoke detectors, I recommend everybody just replace your smoke detectors all the time when you buy a new place. It's just not worth the liability. Okay, so here's your laminate. Floor has prior moisture damage. You got carpet butting up to it. I want to find if I can see the damage because this is actually a nicer looking laminate than I was expecting. I thought that laminate was going to be a little bit more of a cheaper variety. And I agree with you. The mini splits are going to be a lot better than this like wall heating and air system here. And 1 second, then I'll go back to live chat as well. Hold on. Let's change it. I don't never understand why people don't change the light bulbs before they replace or put a house on the market. By the way, these right here, folks, in case you don't know, these are called angle valves. I recommend every time you buy a place, you replace those. They are so prone to leaking, and it's important to be able to shut this water off fast just to prevent the headache of a leak. Some people tell me they like leaks because then insurance covers stuff, but it's just not worth the deductible. And if you're like me, you have a $5,000 deductible, and insurance sucks, man. Just dealing with it sucks. So I can't find where your refrigerator is, but I mean, oh, there it is. Oh, that's where the damage was, right on the edge. Yeah, honestly, I don't know that I would do anything about that right away. I would put that as my lowest priority issue. Is tearing up that laminate that you have, because look at that laminate. Let me just see if I can show it to y'all again. It is a nicer quality laminate, and if you tear it up, you're going to be from what I can tell, you're going to be doing a lot of extra work. And right now, I'd rather see you spend money on, you know, do your electrical upgrades, move in. So I would shift those priorities. Do the air conditioner first. And guess what I do with crappy flooring? Let me put it this way. When we bought the house that we live in, some of the carpet wasn't like in the best shape. And we just said, no problem, we'll get it cleaned and we'll keep it and milk it. Because we figured we got kids, they're just going to make it worse. So now I don't have to worry about it. Now we destroy it and we don't even really care about it. And then that way, when we rent this place out in the next year or whatever, then we'll just throw a new carpet. And then the tenant has new carpet. That way, if the tenant destroys the carpet, we'll take it out of the security deposit. So, you know, those kind of things excite me. So, all right, let's keep going here. So I like your deal, though. Good for you. Congratulations being on escrow. M3, where's your question, man? Which section did you post it under? I'll go look for it. When you refinance, do you get your escrow and prorated insurance back, or does it get rolled into the refinance mortgage? Usually you get it back. You get an escrow refund, depending on the time of year, though. That was a sucky inspection report to read through. Yeah, that was nasty, huh, JD? To connect your smoke detectors to a home security system to get a discount. Oh, or connect them. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Check if your insurance company does discounts, and then you could like hook these things up to your home security system and get some discounts. All right, let's see what else what other deals we can do here. So Derek says under deal analysis, escrows had an offer accepted for $220K for an 1176 square foot 3 and 2. My inclination was this is not a wedge deal, but it was a fair price. Would you mind giving me your honest opinion about the price? Let's do it. Property was listed for 3 days and had multiple offers before ours was accepted. Okay, location is 10 minutes away from everything. Tampa Heights, love it. I'm personally a fan of Tampa. Property could be rented for $1,400. Inspection today. Any tips? Did you end up posting the inspection? Post the inspection when you can. Oh, well, this is today that you wrote this. Oh, good for you. Okay. There was a small fire in the kitchen at one point, and ServPro took care of it. If ServPro took care of it, I'm not so worried about the fire. ServPro is pretty good. They're very expensive, but they do a great job. So let's see what we got here. A little bit rough on the texture, but on the ceiling, but it's actually okay. Like, it's not worth redoing anything. I would refinish these cabinets. Get that Zinsser stain blocker. I'm going to be posting that, but let me see if I can pull it up really quick. Zinsser stain block cabinet. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, it's this one. Cover stain. This product is amazing. Absolutely amazing for cabinets. I mean, look at this. Sticks to all surfaces without sanding. This is what you want, especially for this stuff. And I would do the same thing with that light fixture. I would not get carried away spending too much money on this, and this place will look so much better once they get all their furniture out. You don't have any carpet. I mean, cool, nice. I mean, simple, right? Nice, simple, easy place. Let's go ahead and do the usual. Hold on one sec. Let's do this. Let's pull up the maps, and then I'm going to share again. Let me get the chat window up while I'm at this. I could do a pop-out chat window. Pop out. Sam, welcome. It's okay to be late. I still love you. You folks can always watch the replays as well. Okay, so where are we? So now I got the chat popped out. That's a little better. Good. All right. Just posted in escrows my points from my lender. Oh, awesome, Sam. We'll check that out together. Okay, let's see what we got here. So this is where your deal is. It's not a through street. I like that. That's very good. I like. I mean, I thought this was going to be a park, but it's a cemetery. I mean, there's a nice playground here. This is sometimes nice because it makes it walkable. I mean, even though it's sad, this seems walkable, right? What is this? Nice, less residential around here. Good playground. Okay, cool. So let's get back to this. Here we go. Zoom out a little bit, little close to the 41. So I don't know much about, obviously, the area individually, but I always kind of like looking and seeing what's around. Battery store. All right, whatever. So let's now look and see if we can find some of your comps. Oh, wait, my face is missing. There we go. So let's see here. Oh, do I use paint sprayer with primer? Yeah, actually, so when I do this Zinsser oil base, we absolutely spray this stuff. It is a pain because you have to clean the machine a certain way. There's a lot of prep. There's a lot of masking, but there is nothing like having that glossy finish and smooth finish of spraying. You just can't get that with brushing. You'll always see those brush strokes. I mean, there are some people that could do it better, but I just don't take the risk. All right, so this is the deal we've got that we're analyzing. It was built in 2004. I actually like that. It was built in 2004. Let's find comps. Let's kill square footage. We were going to go 1,000 to 1,500, and yours was around 1,170. So here's a 244 comp. What are you paying for yours? You're paying 220. Okay, well, there you go. So you're paying 220. You got a 244 house for sale. It's not an actual comp yet until it closes, though. We got a 245 sale on the same street. This one's larger. This is a problem sale for you. Here is a similar one that sold. Oh, but these are for 2017. Oh, you don't have a lot of comps in the area. Oh, okay, that's good. I was worried if this was a 245 sale and a 210 sale, your same model from 2017, that'd be bad if they were recent. But let's look at the model match one. Not too far different from yours. I mean, it's a little bit more modern on the coloring, the cabinetry, and the wall paint. But this is good. If this sold for 210 and 17 and you got 2 years of appreciation on this thing, even though we had a little bit of a bumpy last year, that's not bad. I mean, I agree with you. I'm not going to say it's like a screaming wedge, but I don't think at all you're getting ripped off on that. All right, let's keep moving along. See what else we got here, and then I'm going to do some questions in the live chat here. It's tenant occupied at the time. Give them 30 days notice. If you like those tenants and might ask them to keep them. Just make sure if you keep tenants, you qualify the tenants as well. BG has questions. Both negotiations I'd like to hear about. Question number one: a place had an insurance claim on a leak. They say it's been repaired, but seller claims knows nothing about it and no info. Floor has a significant slope per inspector, but seller pleads ignorance to any knowledge about the details. So usually I'm not so worried about slopes unless I have massive cracking going on or something kind of scary going on in the actual property, like massive cracks in the garage, the foundation, or whatever. Crooked floors happen. That's just the nature when these houses settle, especially in the area that you're buying in. A significant, sometimes then you open up the door, like, should you contact a foundation repair person? Not a terrible idea. Cost, okay, there you go. $1,400 to level the floor. They will, okay, let's share so you guys can read this as well. Cost to estimate $1,400 to level the floor. That's totally fine, especially if they're going to credit $2,500 for it. Take it. Maybe problems from the leak under there. Not so worried about that, really, if it was just a surface leak. I'd want to know what caused the leak. Was it a slab leak? Was it a water, a refrigerator leaking? I'd be less worried about a refrigerator leaking. All right, on a repair negotiation round 2, we asked, backed out some termite items, no big deal. Backed out on replacing dog door, instead $400 credit. That's fine, take the credit. It's a little low. You're not going to be able to do all that work for $400, but it's fine. We received a return for the slope. Okay. I'm feeling okay with the slope as a crapshoot. My agent responded with more money, 5K for lack of info on slope, worth going back and forth over $2,500 here. Could I get myself in a worse situation? I don't know that you could get yourself in a worse situation, especially in this market right now and in Orange County even. If it's anything like it is up here, I think you have some buyer power right now. I don't think they're going to back down on what they had offered you. So I wouldn't be so extremely worried about asking. If you're very concerned about it, contact Foundation Solutions. They're actually out in your area. Good question if this is a hillside home. Honestly, great question. Need some tips on bathrooms and renovations. I actually, Jesus, I think I text replied to yours. Here's a current, points. So Sam's in escrow. Let's look at your points really quick. This is, for some people find this dry. I kind of like it. And the rule of thumb, as we know from the lectures, is the odds are we should all go with the negative points because we'll probably all end up refinancing at some point. Yeah, BG, Foundation Solutions are great. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and pull this up together here. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. So let's put that right there. All right, let's see what you got, Sam. So this is how we fill it out, folks. So we're going to start at the highest rate here, 4.55. See, folks, this is always the rate sheet you should be asking for. Dang it. The way it is not listed as actual points, which makes it a little bit harder for me to put in here because I also don't have the price. So this is going to be very difficult for me to reverse engineer. Sam, if you wouldn't mind, give me the price and then the actual percentage amount of the points so we could fly through this. I'll check back, okay? All right, let's see what else we've got going on. Questions here. I posted on the day 3. Tried to put it there, but here too long. Wait, I posted on day 3. Which section did you post under, my friend? I'm going to go through the sections here in a section, but we got some deal analysis to catch up on. JD, appreciate all of your comments, by the way, in the Discord. Really, really helpful. People are loving you. Kevin, planning on trying to remove the PMI on one of my properties bought for $220 in December 2016. Would need to appraise for $254 to qualify. Is this reasonable? Depends on your comps. M3, which section did you add it in? Johnny, I mean, yeah, you have to pay for an appraisal. So the first thing that I would, what you might do is post your address in deal analysis. Let's see if we could run some comps for you. Oh, M3, you posted in deal analysis. Oh, yeah, okay. I know I'm behind on some of the deal analysis. So let's do some more deal analysis because we've got lots of catching up to do. M3, where's yours? Oh, hold on. I feel like I saw, follow. Okay. Yeah, M3, I think I missed yours. That's why. That's my bad. Let's look at yours right now. So let's analyze yours. So everyone uses Zillow, in which my case, Zillow doesn't show much properties here in Puerto Rico. Anyways, this is a commercial building inside the town. First things first, folks, I'm not the biggest fan of commercial properties. Why? Because they're usually much more likely to be vacant for a longer period of time. They're harder to rent. And oftentimes you have to do tenant improvements to get people in. I'm not excited about commercial in general, especially the way our economies are evolving. Now, Puerto Rico, it's a foreclosure. The bank is asking for $83,000. It's been closed for more than 7 years. That's terrible. I submitted an offer for $35,000, but eventually ended up on $41,300. That's cool. I like that. The second floor, planning to use it as apartment rental since it has 3 rooms, a kitchen, living room. Make sure that is legal. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. And the first is a commercial rental. Just make sure the top is legal. And just keep in mind, if you think you could get $800 to $850 on the commercial space, realize you might have that sitting vacant for a while. So run your numbers at half that. And if it's a good deal, then do it. Which, I mean, it seems like if you could get $1,000 out of this place and you're paying $41,300 for it, that's not bad. The roof needs some love. Calculations, repairing everything. It's $65,000 though to fix it up. Plus me making almost every work there. Planning on getting it with an FHA. Oh, for a total of $140 to $150. My question is, should I keep going after this, or is this an illusion tricking me? Commercial property. So M3, can you post the actual address of this if you feel comfortable? I just want to see the look. I don't like this. I'm sorry. I mean, you've got unreinforced masonry here. You've got probably moisture intrusion issues. This is a problem, the cracking of the block wall over here. What is that? Is that just a detached toilet, or is that literally the bathroom? Yeah, this is a lot of work. I mean, if this was a residential place and you were getting a wedge deal on it, maybe. But this, for me to say that you should be doing all the work on this and tying yourself up for the next year, you better be getting like a downtown property or something like that. And that's why I think location is going to be the only thing that would convince me. Okay, sales, that's fine. I can reverse engineer the percentage, Sam. Let's go ahead and do your loan math here. I could figure that out. I just really needed the price. Okay, let's see what we got here. So your price is 234.9. So this is how you fill out this calculator. Pretty easy. What do you put in down? 3% down. Good. So you're gonna have some mortgage insurance, whatever. Okay, so we're not using these. We're really just gonna try to get the last few here. Yours was deal analysis escrows. Here we go. So pop. Here we go. All right, so here's how we got to do this. Since you don't have the percentage amounts, I can't use my calculator as much as I'd like to, but that's okay. We'll just cheat a little bit and we'll reverse this. Let's see here. So if we have 911, 2278, and 3417, we have a price of 234.9. These percentages are going to be this divided by that. And I want to preserve row and column for that. Paste, turn these into percentages so I could see what I've got working with. There we go. Okay, those are funky looking percentages. There we go. That looks much nicer. Okay, so you are getting negative 1.455, negative 0.970, and negative, what is that? Negative 0.388. Okay, so these are the credits that you're getting for the different interest rates. I got to fix the interest rates, 4.45 and 4.250 and 3.99, which I'm going to double up 3.99 here. And we're going to call this the 0 point rate. There we go. So now we have your deal. This looks accurate. Just make sure. Let me pop up my little chat here. 4% has the 0 point. Oh, yeah, the 3.99. Okay, same thing. So this is what we got. I used the 10-year spreadsheet here to confirm. Let's just verify we did the rates correct, because there's nothing like putting information in wrong on a spreadsheet. Everything looks accurate. The actual numbers here line up with those. Good. All right, we're doing good. Now, the results. Okay, it clearly looks like we have a winner. If you hold this loan for 10 years, the winner is clearly the 3.99 option, not taking the money back. However, if we go down to a 7.5-year loan, we're just going to go ahead and open up a brand new spreadsheet. Let's see what we get. Brand new spreadsheet. Let's copy and paste the same data over, which as long as my box is formatted the same, I should be okay. Copy and pasting is always so dangerous. So, oh, that's my 10-year. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. Oh, I went backwards. Hold on. Wait for it. These are 0, 0. So this hopefully helps you folks. You should do this on every single loan when you do this. 234. 3% down. Okay, let's compare if it's any better if you hold the loan shorter. Nope, still 3.99. 3.99 is hands down your winner for the interest rate. Never use 4.25, never do 4.425. And if you think you can make 20% on your money, you could go for 4.55. So, I mean, that's why I like this calculator. Don't sue me, bro, if I got it wrong, but that's my take. Do I anticipate extremely blurry? Oh, that's not good, really. Or what the actual spreadsheet. So Pete, your connection might not just have buffered yet. Planning on replacing, okay, sorry. Do I anticipate rates to lower over the next week? I think a lot of that honestly might already be priced in. Planning on replacing our fence, which is right on my neighbor's property line. Any recommendations on fences? The very most important thing you need to do is get a fence contractor that does this regularly. And you want that neighbor on the deal, because you don't want to pay some handyman to do the fence and then have some liability dispute in the future. So very, very dangerous. Okay, M3 has posted the location. Oh, thank you. You folks are very, very nice for helping me here. So deal analysis, here it is. All right. Uh-oh. Okay, cancel. Here we go. Let's look at this location. I actually got Apple Maps going up here. I don't think I've ever used this one before. So, Salinas. Other side of San Juan. I mean, that's... Gosh, that's tough. It's a very small town, right? Let's see what the population of the town is. That's one of my top concerns. I've got a few deal analyses to do. If you submitted an offer, Will Your Way, post your deal on Deal Analysis Escrows. Just copy and paste it over there. Let's see. Salinas, Puerto Rico. Okay, let's see. Population. I don't like this. It's flat. It's a flat line. Let's just do Puerto Rico's, and it's only 31,000 people. Not the best place for a commercial storefront. I like the idea of it, like conceptually, if you were able to have it rented, but there's a reason this thing's been empty. Look, the population of Puerto Rico is going down. I mean, not saying you have to leave Puerto Rico. You know, let's see what San Juan is. San Juan. That's also going down. That's shocking. I don't know. I'm fine with, I'd be okay with residential in your area, but I'm a little bit concerned. What are you next to? See how their business is doing. Fiora's Design. This is a design shop. You're not getting walk-in traffic anyway. You're getting, you know, business folks. Not loving it. Sorry. I hate to be blunt. If you go through with it, I'm not going to be mad at you. I still like all of you. You don't have to listen to me. Just not feeling that one. So Ryan on Deal Analysis. We left off with Ryan checking out your duplex around 27 min in today's live. All right. Let's take a look at his... And then I'm going to answer some questions in the live stream. I see some more of you guys popping up questions. That's totally fine. I will get to you. So the question is, Ryan is looking at a duplex. It is in Grand Prairie, Texas. I feel the price is a bit high, especially with the renovations that will be needed. Let's get a second opinion. It's a FSBO. So with it being a for sale by owner, you could almost guarantee it's overpriced. And the problem with duplexes is, you usually don't get compensated for doing work because people are looking at these rents. 168 Grand Prairie, Texas. Let's look at the actual location here. Outside of Dallas. I mean, that might not be that bad. Yeah, and make sure you especially come to my Austin tour. I purposefully picked Austin because it's kind of in the middle of San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, and Fort Worth and all this. I know it's a little further for you to travel to, but I'm worth it. No, you'll like it. Austin's coming up soon. Yeah, I mean, I'm not so worried about this. I mean, it's pretty trashy. This, I would use it as negotiation leverage. The tiling's funky. Look at it like a bubble over here. And it's very difficult for me to do comps on Deal Analysis. So I would ask you to have your realtor provide comps. Let's see if I can, though. We'll do a quick little peek. Usually, honestly, duplexes, there's nothing I could do for comps unless I have MLS access. This is why it's so important for you to have your circles. But let's see. I don't know. Home types. Can I do multi? See, it doesn't even let me do multifamily. But what do other things go for? So your deal for sale by owner, there's yours for 168. You could buy a house for 65. You can buy this larger house for 160. A lot of FSBOs over here. I don't know why you get so many. Is it only showing me for sale by owners? What is it? No way. What is going on here? No, I've got everything. I don't know. That's weird. Post some comps. But yeah, I would not be enthused about going into a duplex and then doing a ton of work, especially on a for sale by owner. It's 69 days on the market. Your market is telling you this is overpriced. If this were a hot deal, if it had multiple offers, maybe write them a lowball offer. See what happens. Not a bad idea. So, copied it over. Okay, perfect. I'll check that 1 second. I'm planning on renting a property with a pool. Who is responsible for maintaining the pool and the landscaping? The tenant. You must make the tenant responsible for absolutely everything, especially if you want any chance of being able to collect anything from their security deposit. So, yeah. Okay, so... yeah, Jesus, I remember we looked at your kitchen and your bathroom. Let me look at Willie C's here. So... Willie C says, and then I'm going to get to... let me finish this answer really quick. Make sure your insurance covers that as well. And in addition to making sure the insurance covers it, make sure you have a very clear property addendum. Talk to your realtors, your managers, your attorneys about this that says the tenant's responsible for the safety of the pool, letting you know if there's anything wrong with the alarm devices or the fencing around it, the maintenance of the pool, the chlorinating of the pool, the cleaning the bottom of the pool, the mowing, the landscaping, the gophers, the ants, everything. You don't want any responsibility. One realtor mentioned including your own fee and hiring your own company to take care of it rather than relying on the tenant. I'd rather rely on the tenant, and when they screw it up, take it out of the security deposit. But realistically, if you qualify a tenant appropriately, they should not screw it up. M3 is going to the Seattle tour. Can't wait to see you there. That's going to be really fun. That is next, actually. Seattle, I'm over it tour, one-day crash course. Analyzing a property on an island where many of the houses are very expensive. This one is much less. Can I post it in deal analysis? And can you tell me? Yeah, I mean, post it under deal analysis, the regular deal analysis. Willie, let's look at your deal right now. So Willie has a deal going on in New Brunswick, New Jersey. What do you think about this as a wedge deal? It is close to college, so it shouldn't be that hard to rent out. Found out as a short sale, would be responsible for CO, smoke, fire cert. That's really not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Also has a 30-year tax abatement, which ends this year. It sucks a little bit that ends this year. Okay, so it's 5 days ago. You wrote an offer on it. Why rent when you can own a 2-bedroom condo? I don't know. It's a good question. See if the virtual tour is actually a virtual tour. No, property panorama. No way. Okay, let's see where you are. It's just a slideshow. These virtual tours are dumb. All right. Okay, Sanford Street, a little bit of an artery by Rutgers University. I like that. I do like that. I like your location initially a lot. I don't know anything about it, but I like this. I like the hospital. I like the transit. I like that you're kind of somewhat away from the transit. Not the biggest fan of the fact that you're on this busier portion, but it looks like your address is actually the back here. You're an interior unit. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so you're by some developing stuff here. Auto services, luxury cars. That's not so superb. What is it? This is just like a funeral services, tire and auto. I mean, maybe, is it like a gentrifying area? I mean, not the best in terms of like actual businesses. Everything's auto and liquor around, right? Not saying it's terrible, but it could be a good way to start if you know the area, you like the area, you feel safe in the area. It's pretty, oh, these are cute. It actually looks really nice. I was not expecting that. That's the other side. These are nice looking. You have a lot of space here. You have quiet roads, so if kids wanted to play, you're not on the actual through street. That's not bad. Okay, let's see what you got. I like this. So number 32, pull it up on Zillow, see if we can get some comps. I get so nervous when I move. This actually, I do this on a laptop, edit all my stuff over there. But this is much easier on a laptop. And if I wiggle this thing, some stuff gets unplugged. I get sad. All right, anyway, New Jersey. Number 32. What? I guess I can't find it on Zillow, that's going to make finding comps a lot harder. Let's try one more time here. Yeah, I clicked on their ad. Oh, I found it. Yes, perfect. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 823 square feet. Oh, sweet. Zillow actually pinned us where it is now. Let's go ahead and look at everything under 1,000 square feet. This is going to make our life a lot easier. Oh, look at all the units we have in our area. Yes, this is what I want. I want units right here. Let's apply that. All right. So yours is number 32. And it's listed for 150. You got competition for 160, competition for 160, competition for 150, 150. Wow. Like, there are no recent sales here? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, here's one. Here's one in the actual unit. Okay, this is good. But 106 from 2018? Are you serious? Why did that one sell so low? Let's look at these 3 comps that you have from the end of 2018 here. Let's move this over a tiny bit. There we go. Vacant land. No, that's okay. Well, if that one says vacant land, that's not what we want. What is this? New condo, 89. Oh, they're built in 89. That's good. That's why they have that nice appearance. Okay, 143 comp and another 143 comp. So I would track median housing data to see if property values are jumping in your area or if they're stagnant. If they're stagnant, you could probably get this thing for 140. But if they have multiple offers, you might have to go in stronger. Let's look at the pictures. Da la 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 la. Definitely needs paint. Carpet's pretty nasty, which is good. That's what we want. Why? Okay. Oh, I do not know. I'm not putting in my email address to look at the pictures of a house for sale. That's so dumb. Where is it? Where's the one we want? What website did you link me to? Here we go. Stick to Zillow. Zillow. Oh my gosh, Kevin. I feel like I'm drunk or something. There we go. Okay. Here we go. See, this is the thing about live. You just never know what you're going to get. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Yeah, you definitely got some love. Honestly, I would not be anxious to pay full pop for this unit. With those comps, this is a holy smokes. I mean, this is, you should probably, honestly, I don't see this getting offers from anybody else. I would want to get this thing for like 125 to make it a wedge deal. So as long as there aren't other offers and your market's kind of flat, I would be sitting on my hands before jumping into this. It's not a big project. It'll be a good purchase, but just it's got to be the right price. Otherwise, it's not worth doing the work. I'd rather wait for a remodeled one for 160 than buy this thing for 140 and put the money in. Then you're net neutral, right? That doesn't make sense. Okay, planning. How do planning costs for renovations differ from selling a property versus renting a property? Well, usually oftentimes it's very similar, but I might do some more longevity-based things when I'm renting a property out. Like I'll replace the angle valves. I don't really care on a sale about the angle valves. It sounds terrible to say that, but it is what it is, okay? That pink room, though, I know, right? Like that, ready to Instagram that one. I'm currently renovating a property for rent. Current AC wall units are over 20 years old. I'm debating replacing the wall units to install a mini split as suggested by a contractor. Devin, wait for those ACs in the windows to break. That's what I would do. Milk them until they die. Get in your deal, feel the deal, live the deal for a few months, 6 months or whatever. And if you end up moving after a year, perfect. You didn't spend the money. Give the tenant the wall unit. When it finally kicks the bucket, then replace them. Just because they're 20 years old doesn't mean they're bad. I have had a 3-year-old washer and dryer break, and I have had a 60-year-old furnace still crank in a safe manner. There's just no telling what's going to happen. It is a weird world as to why things happen the way they do. All right. We need to do some more deal analysis here. I am falling behind. Ryan, we looked at your duplex. What am I saying? I've been talking too much. Contacted an agent about a deal and it was cash only. With my current situation, I'm separated from the service and job searching. Wanted to test the waters. Just because it's cash only, honestly, you might be able to buy it anyway. Just put in the contract that you're willing to fix any appraisal required repairs yourself. If anyone wants an over-improved wedge, I found one. Just look at the other houses tiled everywhere. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Brandon. Reposting since I haven't gotten to it on Thursday. Hello, first time home buyer. Did we not, Cami? I thought I looked at yours, or did it cut out? Okay, Cami, we'll just look at yours right now. So, Cami's, if it looks familiar, I'll stop. But it's possible that we didn't. All right. I really don't want to skip anybody, so I apologize if I ever do. That's not my intention. So Cami's deal, let's look at analyzing now. First time submitting, I'm looking at doing a first deal as commercial. I don't like it. Don't like that so far. Desire to see how this deal analysis would go. LoopNet, hopefully it will still be a thing. I will be purchasing outside my area. I'm in Brooklyn, New York, and want to get the 10 unit instead of the 4. Okay. I thought you said fourplex in terms of, commercial in terms of like office space. So that's good. I know everyone says LoopNet is not good for deals, but I am using it to help me practice analysis. Could use the help in your thought process. Redoing, okay. Sorry. Okay, let's see what you got. Opportunity to acquire I actually like LoopNet. In a 6.2 cap in Philly, that's actually probably about what you see out there, these 7 caps. I want to see the location first. Philadelphia. Looks like it's been Googled a lot before. Right next to UCIS. One of the most favorite places ever. Not really. I used to have to go to the INS. If anybody remembers what the INS is, I will be proud. I will feel like we relate. So cool. I mean, it's brand spanking new construction. My only concern is location for the new construction. What is this? Ethiopian Community Association. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you really got to fill out the location to see how I don't know if this is like, if it's an area that's gentrifying and you could get into this, great. But if you're like the first thing to gentrify, I don't know how excited I would be. Thoughts on Guild Mortgage? I like Guild. The corner of my eye. Okay, so let's continue to look at your actual deal here. I mean, yeah, it's all new, which is good. I mean, if I was going to buy an apartment building, I'd buy it all new too. And look, they're so dumb. They didn't even clean the floors before taking the pictures. It's so dumb. This is stupid. That is so dumb. That is like a great way to buy this property. Sorry, Nicholas Gent. Opportunity to acquire new construction on 10-year tax abatement. I like that. 4-unit condo building features rooftop deck. I mean, I like this. Okay, this is the 4-unit. I thought you said it was commercial. Did I misread that? First deal as commercial. First time Brooklyn wanted to get the 10-unit instead of the 4. Oh, maybe you have 2 options here with this builder. Option to purchase this asset along with the adjacent 6-unit. Yeah, I mean, if I was going to go, I'd go. Like, get the whole freaking thing. Sure. Why not? Okay. 100% lease, 6 units. Okay. So 10 units, 2.4, you're paying about $240 a door. So what you really want to do is compare the cap rate and the gross rent multipliers. Watch those sections. Compare those to the other apartment buildings that are selling in your area. I like that they're 2-in-1s, at least these 4s. That's very, very good. I mean, the location, that's actually, it seems relatively central to Philly. It's West Philly. Don't know much about that. But initially I like it because you're controlling a lot of real estate in one fell swoop. I like a lot that it's new construction. That is huge because you're really not getting a discount on wedge deals, and I think their marketing could be better. So you absolutely have a few things going for you. Let's see if they gave any comps. Let's see, other listings. Well, let's see what his other units are going for. So these are going to be older units. I know this isn't the best way to do comps, but what is a specialty building? I don't care about specialty buildings. Just see what other stuff this is. What is this? Short walk. This is 2-3 quads. 2 3-story quads. So it's kind of like quads. Okay, this is 8 units. This is 2 3-story quads. Yeah, that's 8 units. Knock down and build up at least 7 stories and gut and renovate. See, I wouldn't be interested in doing that. I'd much rather do what you're doing. So I like yours better. I don't want to have to go through and gut 8 units. Are you kidding me? I'd be sitting vacant for so long. No, thank you. The location is the biggest thing here. I like the deal. I would love to see comps. If you could post some comps, I'd be happy to look at them. It's just going to take me too long to go through LoopNet to do that. But the way to do it is go through LoopNet, see what actual other sold deals are, and compare the cap and gross rent. And then obviously do the math on your entire 10-unit deal. But initially, I like it. All right. Let's see. I have the same dilemma about windows. Never updated in nearly 20 years. They're currently single pane. Perhaps just paint them or upgrade to dual pane. You're not going to get more rent upgrading them to dual pane. The deal that I have, do I still have that up, the Matterport? I know. I started the live with that deal that we did. We kept the single pane windows. Just use paraffin wax the little stuff on the side. Make sure not to paint that, and then they usually slide better. And just repair the broken glass, or if there's any damaged glass. All right, other deals. Loop is all right and gives you a good feel for what's available. Absolutely. Commercial's harder to get in the wedge. Absolutely. Commercial is still mostly land of who you know. Very, very, very true. Yeah, it's tough to find a commercial realtor. It is. You could find one though. Find a commercial realtor and just follow all their advice. Interview some of these commercial realtors. Tell them what you're looking for. Get their opinion on comps. Get these comps, post them. Okay, for Herstral. So we did yours. What did we do? 40 min into live. And for Herstral, what do we add? 45 min into live today. Okay, I would hop on that. I bet it'll have 3 offers by this morning, says JD. Let's see what this is. Would you rebuild this or expand? Looks like a big wedge deal for a city, really cheap. All right, let's see what it is. I will share the screen here in 1 second, and we will look at this deal together. So here it is. Oh, that's the wrong button. There I am. Okay. So San Mateo, First Ave. Let's start with California. Oh, I like San Mateo. Let's start with location here. Is there a stream in your backyard near the Gateway Park? Oh, that's cool. There's a creek. Oh, I like that. Wow, that is cheap. No kidding. This probably does have a ton of offers. How small? 2-in-1, 670 square feet. I love it. I love this. Love the location. Love the condition. Let's see what age it is. 1912. Make sure that foundation is bolted. You don't want to die in an earthquake. Bolt that foundation. I love the look of it. Not the biggest fan of the siding. I wouldn't replace it. I'd definitely fumigate this place with all that wood siding. Love the condition. You could do a lot of work on this yourself. Paint that fence. Bolt that foundation. I like it. I mean, I don't even have to look at comps. San Mateo, that is great. JD, you have the right instinct. Okay. So Ferdy says, thanks for clarifying. I was about to jump over to deal analysis. I go, no. Don't tell me I skipped somebody else in deal analysis. That's like my worst nightmare. Okay. So, that's not true. I guess I have worse nightmares. I haven't built up enough money yet to start in the Netherlands, but if I did, I assume you wouldn't be much help. That's not necessarily true. In fact, I fly into Amsterdam pretty regularly now that Air Berlin went bankrupt. I also know that your interest rates are incredibly cheap. I also have family that invests in the Netherlands from Germany, actually. They don't listen to my 30-minute rule, but they like the coastal towns where they're buying these manufactured homes and Airbnb-ing them like crazy. And I would love to know your opinion when I get the money for a deal. Post it. Happy to help you. I'm fascinated with the Netherlands, Germany, Europe. I would honestly love to analyze more European deals and international deals, just even to give my opinion. I mean, I'll just look at the pictures even and give you my opinion on it. So there's no shortage of Kevin talking. I can tell you that. All right. What else? What else, my friends? What else? I think we've got Carson, Chandler, Arizona. I've been there. Responding around 48 min into a live stream. All right, Chandler, Arizona, $250,000 deal. Let's see what we got. All right, Chandler, Arizona deal. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Need some TLC. Love it. Investor opportunity, holder flip. Love it. Sold as is. Love the phrase sold as is because it's the biggest BS anyway. Every contract pre-printed as is. This is not even that scary. This is not a big deal at all. Yeah, you could glaze that tile. Watch the video I'm about to post on YouTube. This is so far not worried about it as long as the value is there. I really want to see this thing selling for honestly $100,000 less than the stuff around it. That's what I would expect. So let's do comps on that one. 789 North J Street. I'll be right back with the screen share. And I will show you how I'm doing this. There we go. Just want comps. I really wish it would just pin me where I want to be. So yours is a little larger. Let's go 1750 to 2250. And let's find your deal. Oh, there it is, 250. Found it. It's somewhere over there. There it is. Perfect. So J Street is a through street, not digging that. That's a big old through street. I mean, it's not as big as obviously the school road over here, but definitely got some traffic over there. You're going to have a definite sale adjustment on this. I'm not liking all these high 200 sales. Yours is 250 and a big fixer. Not digging it unless they're, also in bad shape, in which case then you start wondering like what's happened in the area. So all awesome. Oh, you'll be fine. Talk to some local lenders and start getting started. Don't be nervous to go talk to a lender in the Netherlands. I could communicate with them at least 50%, or so I'm told. That Deutsch is like half. I don't know. Just rambling now. Okay, so here's a 276 sale